listen to Oprah literally beg Donald Trump to run for office.
Would you ever?
Probably not, but I do get tired of seeing the country ripped off.
Why would you not?
I just don't think I really have the inclination.
Also, it doesn't pay as well.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to take a ride with Benny Johnson and break down God on earth herself, Oprah Winfrey. She's got the money, the influence. She's got even her own religion, the Angel Network. I mean, what more could a gal want, right? But underneath it all, Oprah Winfrey is an evil, deceitful turncoat who will do anything to stay in the good graces of the global elites who control her. Because in reality, she's no God on earth. She's simply a tool with money. Let's dive in.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Oprah is eating crow today as she licks her wounds after a humiliating speech at the DNC last night, backstabbing one of her closest and oldest celebrity friends, Donald Trump. Now, Oprah is somebody who lives a life of dichotomy. So she gives speeches about how much she hates Donald Trump, yet you can go back in time and listen to Oprah literally beg Donald Trump to run for office.
Now, before we get into Oprah begging Donald Trump to run for office, this is a common theme with Donald Trump. I mean, people that just loved him and revered him and now can't stand him. And I'm talking about loved him and revered him for decades. Decades, not years, decades. Rappers to people on The Apprentice to people in the movie industry. I mean, everyone loved Donald until he became Hitler. You know what I'm saying?
Would you ever?
Probably not, but I do get tired of seeing the country ripped off.
Why would you not?
I just don't think I really have the inclination to do it. I love what I'm doing. I really like it.
Also, it doesn't pay as well.
No, it doesn't. But, you know, I just probably wouldn't do it, Oprah. I probably wouldn't, but I do get tired of seeing what's happening with this country. And if it got so bad, I would never want to rule it out totally, because I really am tired of seeing what's happening with this country, how we're really making other people live like kings and we're not.
What do you think of this?
Actually, I mean, Donald Trump is so well-spoken, it's scary, okay? But I want to point something out. Forget about Donald right now. Let's go back to Oprah. Will you look at the body language here? Look at this. Look at this. She's like, oh, all about Donald Trump. She's like, can I come on your yacht tonight? You know, I mean, I'm kind of liking that hair, that side thing. I mean, can I come on your yacht? I'll make you pancakes. I'll do anything you want. Seriously. I mean, take a look at this.
No, it doesn't. But, you know, I just probably would.
It's actually really disgusting to see the behavior of these people. All right, let's see what else she's getting into.
What do you think of this year's presidential race, the way it's shaping up?
Well, it's going to be very interesting. I think that probably George Bush has an advantage in terms of the election. I think that probably people would say that he's got like that little edge in terms of the incumbency, et cetera, et cetera. But I think Jesse Jackson's done himself very proud. I think Michael Dukakis has done one hell of a job, and George Bush has done a hell of a job. You know, they all went in there sort of as semi-underdogs, including George Bush, and they've all come out. I think people that are around all three of those candidates can be very proud of the jobs they've done.
Now, I just want to point something out real quick. For all of those out here who thinks that Donald Trump is a racist, he actually supported Jesse Jackson's campaign. He backed that campaign. Just a little FYI there.
You've said, though, that if you did run for president, you believe you'd win.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd win. I tell you what, I wouldn't go in to lose. I've never gone in to lose in my life. And if I did decide to do it, I think I'd be inclined. I would say that I would have a hell of a chance of winning, because I think people, I don't know how your audience feels, but I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off. And I can't promise you everything, but I can tell you one thing. This country would make one hell of a lot of money from those people that for 25 years have taken advantage. It wouldn't be the way it's been, believe me.
Yeah, it's gotta suck to walk on stage, endorse Kamala Harris, who nobody knows and nobody knows anything about, and to betray the people who actually, you know, made you. And there's so many photos and so many clips of Oprah just gushing over Donald Trump. Look at that claw on his shoulder. Right. My
God, Benny Johnson has a good point here. I mean, look at this. It's like I said earlier. It's like these people loved him, now they hate him. Look at Oprah. I mean, and the thing about Donald Trump that I found very interesting in this prior clip is that he talks exactly the same now as he did back then. Exactly. Like nothing has changed about him. So all of these celebrities who, choose to hate him now when they, again, once revered him, why? Why? He's the same exact persona. We have literally seen nothing change. Doesn't make much sense, right?
Of Kamala Harris, who nobody knows and nobody knows anything about, and to betray the people who actually, made you. And there's so many photos and so many clips of Oprah just gushing over Donald Trump. Look at that claw on his shoulder right there. They loved Trump. As soon as he posed a threat to their power, then they turned on him like vicious animals. Oprah Winfrey endorsed Kamala Harris at the DNC. The Trump campaign responded by showing a letter that she had once written to Donald Trump. Too bad we're not running for office together. We'd make such a team. Oprah wanted to be Trump's running mate for president. Hollywood elites.
I got to bring that back. Is this a joke? She wrote him a letter talking, even if it's joking, okay, even if it's sarcasm, we'd be such a team. I should be your running mate. Too bad I wasn't your running mate. Is this woman insane? Did she forget all of this? Wow.
Oprah Winfrey endorsed Kamala Harris at the DNC. The Trump campaign responded by showing a letter that she had once written to Donald Trump. Too bad we're not running for office together. We'd make such a team. Oprah wanted to be Trump's running mate for president. Hollywood elites only turned on Trump when he became a threat to the establishment. Yes.
Now that's the point, Benny. They only turned on Trump when he became a threat to the establishment. Okay, so that answers all your questions. No need to go down that rabbit hole. We all know what the deal is there.
Very, very true. Look at Oprah's new boyfriend.
Harvey Weinstein. How ironic. Harvey Weinstein. Interesting, right?
New boyfriend. This is so Trump's a mean, nasty Republican. So let's just go ahead and pony up to our new man. Here's the letter that Trump released. This is such a savage, priceless Donald Trump troll. Donald received the book. I have to tell you, your comments made my day. A little bit weepy. It's one thing to live a life of integrity. It's another thing to have people like you notice. Thank you, Oprah. Too bad we're not running for office together. What a team.
Wow, this proves a lot. My God, think about this. This shows you how it actually works in Hollywood, actually with the global elites, okay, who control Oprah. We all know that. You go against the Democratic Party, which is Donald Trump, okay? He went against the establishment, and they forced everyone to turn on him. How crazy is this? Wow.
That's like a perfect absolute troll. Trump campaign trolls Oprah with private letter to Donald.
Thank God Donald Trump is the type of person that keeps everything. Can you imagine the treasure troves that he has on everyone if he felt like unleashing it? Wow.
In her surprise appearance in Chicago, the billionaire TV star encouraged fellow independents to join her endorsing Kamala Harris. Decency and respect is on the ballot. Oh, decency and respect. I'm sorry. Are you the one saying that you were weeping over Donald Trump and that you wanted to run for office with him? Just remarkable. Winfrey encouraged voters to choose loyalty to the Constitution. What are you talking about, loyalty? How can you talk about loyalty? How can you talk about loyalty? How can the lady that lives here talk about victimhood and loyalty?
Victimhood. Okay, the loyalty, we already know. She's a total traitor. She works for the devil. Her angel network is just all a fraud. But look at the body language. Does that look like somebody that hates? It looks like she wants to marry him. You understand? It looks like she's like auditioning for a part in a movie. Look, she's writing him. This is a love letter, people. This has nothing to do with him running for president or her wanting to be his running mate. Running mate means wife. Do I have a chance? That's what that means. Wow, Oprah. Wow. You're looking good there, by the way. Good old days, huh?
Talk about loyalty. How can the lady that lives here talk about victimhood and loyalty to people? What do I mean by that? Well, Oprah talked about how she was a victim and how scary and bad her life is.
Redwood forests, love those redwoods, to the Gulf Stream waters. I've seen racism and sexism and income inequality and division. I've not only seen it, at times I've been on the receiving end of it.
Oh, yes, the lady who lives here. She's the one.
Let's take this. Hold on. Okay, now obviously things happen in life, but Oprah, let's be real here. You had your own network, your own show. A lot of people, okay, a lot of white men backed you. Okay, let's be real. Where's the racism in that? Just curious.
Who's the victim. Just a reminder, she's the one who's the victim. Michelle Obama, in her private islands, she's the victim too. Oprah Winfrey owns a 1,000-acre plantation in Maui. She hasn't not opened up a...
Oh, she owns a plantation in Maui?
Opened up a single acre of that plantation to anybody who needed help from the fires in Lahaina. She hasn't opened up a single acre of her plantation. She has not lifted a finger. In fact, she asked everybody else for money.
Concerned about what was happening in Maui, that we were texting back and forth. And I read this article that Dolly Parton had given money in her community. And I said,
shut up.
In this case, the fund.
That's our goal, is to get that to the people now.
You know what? She should have been a politician. This is politics 101 right here for these people, the Democrats, because this is what they do. You're starving, okay? They're literally driving the economy into the ground. The dollar is going to be worth nothing. And Kamala wants you to do this and you to do that and you to pay for this. And you have to pay for their wars and their little games. You get it? You have to pay for both sides, Israel and Gaza. That's how that works. Forget about us doing anything for you, even though we work for the people as politicians, supposedly. But no, let's just have these celebrities come out and tell everybody to go put their own money backing our games.
Now.
Look at Oprah. She's on her plantation right now. She's a billionaire. You, a real life, literal billionaire, could cut a check and buy every person a brand new home who lost their home in whatever space laser fires or whatever the hell happened in Maui. We don't actually really know. You could have done it. Oprah could do it. But instead, she's asking you in the middle of a recession caused by the candidates that she forced down your throat. She's asking you to pay for it.
Wow. That is really disgusting. It's disgusting. These global elites are so out of control. Even these corporations like CVS, you go to a corporation and it's like you're bagging your own stuff. You put your own groceries in the bag and then they're like, do you want to round up? It's like, no, I don't.
Remarkable. But this is the kind of egregious, disgusting, and she's claiming she's a victim on the stages of the DNC. She's claiming she's a victim. And she's done it before. When people attacked her over the wildfire fund, she claimed that she was a victim as well. I mean, the grievance Olympics that these people run themselves through, the victimhood obsession is like a drug. It's like these people are addicted. It's a mental illness.
Really great.
It is a mental illness. Let me tell you what, I'd love to be the type of victim that Oprah is. Give me that victim any day. I'll take it.
Point about being happier in the midst of an onslaught of being terrorized and vilified online. Mm-hmm. I will say this, I came out of this experience, I was just saying this to Arthur this morning, with so much more compassion.
She's terrorized. So a bunch of people burned alive because of the environmental policies pushed by people like her. A bunch of people who are like hundreds of millions of people in this country are suffering because of the politicians that she supports. And Oprah tells you that she's being terrorized. Got it. Right. The lady with the plantation. The billionaire with the plantation. That's half of Maui. Donald Trump, right to troll Oprah. She is such a fraud. Oprah endorses Kamala on stage at the DNC. Trump releases this letter. A perfect troll from Donald Trump.
Wow, that is unbelievable. Let me just say this. Oprah, along with a lot of the other global elites, have completely lost their minds. Okay, Oprah in particular, she's been unwell. She's in the hospital. I think she's actually having a breakdown. She's lost her mind. The idiocracy of the things that these people do and expect from us as citizens, and the audacity that somebody like her has to come out on a global stage and say that she's a victim is literal delusion. Well, Good for you, Trump. That's all I've got to say. Good for you for exposing the Oprah we all really know. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm DiBRAVA. See you next time.